The Stapler. I'll tell you a story unlike any other mumps-infected telephone. It is the story of Assbjørn Bryn, chief Waffle Expediter at the Waffle Inspector's head office in the jellyfish capital of Camemburt, below sea level in the 7th sea. I will also tell you why cannons can't wiggle their nail and how things are going with the dragon tongue hatcher Stephen. By the way, Stephen is in fact a religion in the inner eastland west coast of Essex's north side and the overside, and a little bit under. Regardless, it all began one day. Assbjørn Bryn, chief Waffle Expediter at the Waffle Inspector's head office in the jellyfish capital of Camemburt, below the sea level in the 7th sea, was on his way to work. He put on his unnecessary envelope plates and headed towards Wood Forest, where the goblins make wooden shoes for export. Besides, the Dutch do not like beavers. Without anyone's consideration, Assbjørn bumped into a representative of the National Bank Robbers Union who asked him if he would like to attend the upcoming meeting in Leicestershire Vegetable Association for Left-Eyed Right-Wingers, because left-eyed right-wingers don't complain about their welfare. Assbjørn felt a bit too well where he was standing in the middle of the forest, staring into these chocolate-green eyebrows. Besides, vinyl was pouring from the representative's veins. He didn't look much like a notepad where he lay, or sat, sometimes standing, but not many people care about that. Especially not Assbjørn Bryn, chief Waffle Expediter at the Waffle Inspector's head office in the jellyfish capital of Camemburt, below sea level in the 7th sea. He picked up his megabytes and put them in a toothbrush. Then he rolled away on his sled, which suddenly was there, since all logic dictates that it is summer or spring. Once, Assbjørn was notified that he would be promoted to a lower position in the company, but was unfortunately demoted for throwing glitter on his big toe. So now he suffers the low position of chief Waffle Expediter at the Waffle Inspector's head office in the capital of Camemburt, below the sea level of the 7th sea, and no yellow birds got drunk for any reason connected to it. Assbjørn looked right towards the sky, wherever it was, but the sky was white as usual and nothing was normal. No flying saucer could predict what happened next. Every pine cone hung on the trees, while some lay on the ground. The green clouds hung obsessively on the sky when Assbjørn tripped over a pillow which stood there waiting. It didn't hurt that bad, even though the train was arriving. At that inexact moment, the pillow jumped back and in an almost miraculous way saved Assbjørn Bryn's life. He was almost a bit grateful and branded the pillow's cat, just a simple "thanks for helping." The trouser planks were more annoyed than anyone about everything that happened, while Assbjørn Bryn threw himself onto the heart of an ancient bear of the feminine sex. "Bee," said the udder, and all the teats had goosebumps. The goose herself found it counterproductive as she hadn't lent her bumps to the udder or any other brick. Assbjørn stood and stared into the air while thinking, "Gee, how brown it is around here," while the goose stole its bumps back. The udder wasn't too pleased either, considering the way things played out, and the mood was exactly like it isn't in Bergen, a Thursday night in March. All the cars are moving past the window, I'm waiting for them to be silent.